Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ocarina of Time Randomizer SGL Qual 8. Tonight on Restream we have Doc Heaps and DT Kim. For those who aren't aware, this is going to be... These are pretty fast settings for Ocarina of Time Randomizer. We have a 3-stone bridge and a vanilla boss, Ganon's boss key on Lax. So what we're kind of looking to do is gain our 3 stones and gain our Shadow and Spirit medallions. Our runners are going to be starting as Adult and Temple Time, and then we're probably going to take a look and see what our foolish hints are. We're starting with Zelda's Lullaby and Prelude today, which is a pretty nice start. We start with the Forest Medallion, and whatever our Light Medallion dungeon today will be pre-completed. And so... basically, we start with both Prelude and ZL on the Prelude and ZL checks, so... tracking for us tonight... we have Virgil Dante and Lady Draco. Mira is going to be joining me in the booth in just a minute. She's been running around trying to get this race set up. We had a last-minute substitution on Restream, so it's been a bit chaotic. So I hope everyone has a good time. Should be pretty fun. We should be getting going in just any second now. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Not too bad. We've got haven't quite started, but we've got vanilla songs today for our check for our startings.
Honestly, ZL is kind of nice because you hate it being buried at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Doc is nice enough to give us a camera because he always gives a camera.
Yes.
Which, you know, we appreciate.
Yeah. Doc's in his best white scrubs, as usual. Just kidding.
For those who don't know, Doc is in fact an actual doctor.
Yes.
He's in his residency program right now.
Yeah, and using his usual child model as Falco.
But still wearing white.
Yeah. Kim is going to take a look. Water editor, OGC... Market!
Again with the market! Wow,
and River, ooh!
Okay.
River's a curveball here.
I honestly don't know. I just do not know if Kim does River. I'm going to attempt to sync the streams, which is not the easiest because Doc is actually using green on white, which is not the easiest thing to see. Well, on his own white. So,
yeah. Doc to give us our medallion check. So our required stones today are Spirit, Water, Forest. Not the best set, but it pretty much probably means that we're not going to really get any paths to medallions unless we get, well, we have Jabu, so Letter and Boomerang possibly could show up.
Okay. Doc is going to pause for about 15 seconds because he's that far ahead of DT Kim. I would like to mention DT Kim. This is our first time seeing him on stream. He is a replacement for Vidya James. Sorry for everyone who hoped to see him today. But Vidya had some technical problems with OBS crashing.
Yeah.
After the start of the race, and we had to very quickly get a replacement. DT Kim is new to me. He's actually done pretty well in the qualifiers. He's been attending them, scoring in the 80s, I think, which is honestly, like, for someone I don't know anything about, like, that's good. You know, I don't pay attention to all of the tournaments, but entering SGL in the 80s is honestly, like, you're a solid racer.
Yeah. So, being on roof had strength. We do have to do DC, so very likely we're going to see a play up into there. We also had Dense Fire. Shadow is one of our song medallions for Perny Kek. 20 is nothing. Oh no.
Sorry, I missed that. What was the 20 or 30?
30 strength.
Hold on. We have Spirit is a stone. Okay, we might actually need to do that.
Yeah, but we already. That means 2 of our strengths are in CAC today because one of them was on Rufio.
Yeah. So where's the third one?
Yeah.
Do
Well,
you?
we got a hook shot. Never
Okay,
mind.
so I'm not even going to ask. Do you start collecting skulls? The answer is yes because you have a hook shot. You just start collecting all the skulls that you run into.
Yeah.
You know, especially Forest. Forest
Yeah.
there is a pile of skulls, and you have to do that one.
And Graveyard is Path to Morpha today, so be interested to see what's in Graveyard.
Isn't it Great Path to Morpha Monday? Sunday?
I do not remember. I don't think it was.
What recently? I thought it was just for the Iron Boots and Composer Chest. That may have been Monday's race.
Hmm.
I can't.
I think that's a Deku Shield.
Decker Shield? Okay, I can't see it. It was like lined up too much with the buttons. Okay, Doc is doing the 3-song route, as we used to call it. ZL's check, which we already have done, followed by Ranch, and then presumably Saria's song check.
Yeah, he'll probably. Yeah.
In this
I'll
case, you
probably
safe warp and find out where your child's start is.
Yeah. Now, the actually interesting wild card from from a meta perspective for this race is River is Foolish, which is usually a very, very popular starting location for many of our runners because it has.
Yeah, because you pick up 3 hints as an adult, plus potentially 3 items, and possibly also a pile of cash. But Doc is actually saying that he's not doing 3-child modified. He's just going to go adult and probably clear out CAC.
Yeah. He picked up Bolero from Upon Song as well, so that'll be an extra song check for him.
Alright, so he's going to pick up another song first.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if this is Nocturne. I think that's just a heart container.
And that looks like a rupee, red rupee up there.
Yeah. I believe that was Song of Time.
Song of Time. Yeah, and Doc is actually doing the first check in Fire Temple.
Yeah. Fire is one of our meds that we don't have to do, but if you want to... don't hate this. If it's a key, Doc will probably eat it because he could potentially get a skull out of this, but he doesn't know about skulls just yet.
I expect he'll go to CAC before too long.
Yeah, no.
And the oh, that's Nocturne.
I don't like that. That's our other 5-6 song. Our other song for 80.
Okay, one more hint stone right here.
Wasteland is dead.
Trying to fuss with syncing the song on the okay, it's a little better. Docs is just a little bit desynced. I don't know why we've been having this issue recently.
Yeah. Wallet from Fire Temple. That's interesting. That isn't logic without having a Goron tunic, so
Yeah, it
next year's
is.
upper fire temple. I'm slightly concerned right now because that's... We only have 2 checks left in Graveyard right now, one of which is Torches. We did find Dins earlier, so we are just missing
Magic, yeah.
Magic. But also, we don't know where Sun Song is.
Well,
And if not, then it's Nocturne, which means something's in Shadow Temple.
Well, Kim is going into DC just with strength, but we expect someone... Actually, we expect a lot of runners to do this.
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah, unless DC is marked
DC's
foolish.
Yeah.
You're rushing in there with strength for a few different checks and another hint.
Yeah.
At a minimum.
If you really wanted to, like, you could get up to... Right now, you could get up to 3 skulls in here.
Yeah, often you're not coming in here with a hookshot right away. Spirit to Baronade.
Alright. So that's potentially our... That could potentially be the... either letter or... it's either letter or boomerang. I mean... I wouldn't say it's really suspicious because we're not going to get a path to King Dodongo today because Spirit Temple just hard requires bombs, which means it's going to override that BK dungeon. But I am somewhat suspicious, and honestly, like, it's easy to just need the boomerang for something, just Baronade. It means we probably don't see anything on... It probably means that we're not seeing anything in OGC, unless it's specifically lights. But... yeah, 30 skull strength is kind of scary, but the hookshot's going to go a long way of negating.
Yeah, we have hookshot, we have strength. Stuff is open.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Doc. Picking up the hookshot.
If we had Suns on it, we'd feel even better about it.
Well, yes.
Yeah. And Kim's gonna go open the shortcut. Nothing more we can do in DC right now, but
Yep.
if they really wanted to, they could go to the left side or the right side of DC and grab 2 skulls, but yeah.
Not actually doing so. I mean, it's a little scary with half a heart, I feel like, to try and... You could get hit by one of those lizard things. Instead, we're, I assume, going up the trail and gonna throw the bomb thrower at Link the Goron.
Yeah. Probably make or break for Forest Temple. Or at least Midas House. Yeah, Doc is on his way to getting his fat load of essentially nothing out of Graveyard other than Nocturne.
He's got a hook shot, like, I don't think it feels super dry at 12 minutes in.
Yeah, but Here we go. Like to Goran with the worst possible setup.
It doesn't.
Second worst possible setup.
It doesn't feel great.
You could be doing this with dense fire, I guess, and no strength.
That. How often do you actually see that?
Not often, but he was a half second short.
There you go. All right.
Yeah. Well, we're on the Forest Temple anyway, no matter what, so...
Yeah.
I've only seen it possible to do it within... Yeah. It's definitely on the list of things that are possible to do, but things you shouldn't be doing. Alright. Next guy is going to take a look at the Hintstone, and it's going to take the fact that he has Bolero to just kind of crash up to the top of the mountain. And probably work his way down.
I mean, let's see. There's one hint. Unfortunately, there's just no explosives right now.
No. Doc's gonna go. Probably go try to take care of Link to Goron as well. And it's actually gonna farm money up for a Goron tunic, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, sure. He's sitting at 4 hearts right now.
Okay, or just was gonna pull it and then...
No? Oh, no, apparently not. Never mind.
Alright, gonna drop down and grab the, I think that was a full heart container on the wall. Oh, it was magic. Never mind.
Oh! Oh, okay, never... Okay. Okay, that's...
You know, I haven't really seen it with the smoke, so I thought that... I saw that kind of, like, solid fill in the middle of it, and I thought it was a heart
Oh! Yeah, I mean, also, like, if you just see the smoke, it could be a stick upgrade, it could be a nut upgrade.
Yeah. Doc is not going to stop Link to Goron, which means he's not going to get the bow.
Ouch. He rusty on it? Maybe he's gonna pass through there after? Maybe, like, he wants to check Mitos first?
Oh no, Burning Cactus Storms.
Yeah, Storms. I mean, that used to be the AD song, the Schrodinger's AD.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's more health. Doing Mitos skip a shot? Okay, like, there's the bomb bag, so... Okay. Now you just do it normally, and also take a look at the rest of Goron City.
Yeah.
It blew my mind the first time I saw someone use the hook shot to get up like this in Kokiri Forest.
Yeah.
Like, wait, you can do that?
Yeah, if I'm Doc, I probably go back through and take a look in Goron City and drop down to DC again.
Okay,
HP
is dead. Both of them. I love that hint. Target locked slingshot. Thanks. And
oh, no.
Darunia's dance is okay. Where's Saria's song? Huh.
Oh,
There's Aria's song. Okay. It's like French vanilla. And was that Shadow to Morpha? Had we seen that already?
No.
I think that said Shadow to Morpha? I don't know if someone in chat can tell me if I read that right.
Well, it'll be coming up on Heaps aside in just a second, but...
It's Kim and Forrest. Alright, there's Doc seeing that hint. And Kim is enforced without a shield.
Yeah.
Doc looks like he's pausing to track some things.
Yeah.
I know he often forgets his own tracker in the middle of playing.
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
Shadow Morpho. That would track with Nocturne. We have 2 checks in Shadow and Logic. Alright, this will be kind of unfortunate for Doc, not having come all the way out to 4 simple without...
Of course, without a bow. I know,
Yeah.
unless there's another bow. Like, he does have Song of Time. He could get into the courtyard.
Oh yeah, he'll get into the courtyard. He just won't be able to...
There's bow-locked stuff.
Yeah. And he'll probably try to put off coming back here until he finds Minuet.
Well, so the thing is, he does have magic, so, like, he could just set furores.
Oh, that is true too. I forgot.
It's
we
not,
do start with FW
he could
here.
actually go quite a ways through and set it.
Yeah.
If no bow appears.
He could beat DC and then immediately backwalk into DC and then warp back into warp back in. Yeah.
Honestly, like, double force doesn't feel so bad right now.
No.
Like, we have to do it. We have the starter pack, at least on one side. We have 2/3 of the starter pack on the other.
Yeah.
Like, it gets you skulls. It's honestly...
I'm going to get 99% of our runners are in force simple right now.
Very good.
Yeah. 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 Doc will be out of here in just a second anyway. Because he's about hit his limit.
No hover boots.
You could do the recoil to get to...
Yeah, but it's out of logic. So the question is, do you do it?
No, you're not doing it even with FW. And so,
I'm kind of impressed that Kim is still in here with no shield and 3 hearts.
yeah, I mean...
Did not buy a shield, has not been opening heart chests. I assume that we've seen some. I mean, we saw one on Doc's side at Mido's house.
Yeah, but Kim didn't go to Midos.
No, but there's probably been other heart chests somewhere, I would think. Right?
Not,
Right now?
yeah, not yet.
Really? Okay. Oh, we are gonna do the recoil.
Yeah.
And did it! Alright. Okay, so this gets us another check.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're picking up the skull. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We're right here. Get all the skulls you can.
Yeah. Doc's gonna go do... Doc also picked up the clean check in Lost Woods. So we're gonna go get these top 3 checks up here and... Oh, and he got bomb shoes somewhere. Or was that...
Sure where that was.
That might have been Lost Woods. That might have been the Lost Woods Mom Grotto.
Oh, maybe? Graveyard to Phantom Ganon.
Oh, no.
Okay, hold on. So we got Nocturne. So now we have something else in Graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh, Doc's going for this hint. Okay, good. We're missing 1 path hint. We have 4 single hints and 2 doubles. King Zora. Okay, that one's dead. Doc, you can make it out. But he's also saving. Oh no! Doc!
Oh. That means there's a second item in Graveyard.
So it's Dompe Digging or Sunsong Grave or Composer Torches, right?
Yeah. And it's hover boots. The answer's hover boots.
I mean, it might be.
It has to be hover boots. Oh wait, no, what am I saying? We don't have a song access to Forest Temple yet.
Okay, Kim's doing the 4-row strats.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun, because Furores, for those who are unaware, actually saves the state of the room that you're in. So you can use it, like, if you use it before you lower the water, and then you lower the water, when you return, the water will still be up. We saw that one on Restream not long ago. So you can use it on the Twisted Hallways to basically save it at Twisted, and that keeps you from having to run back and shoot the eye again.
That was actually a kind of an interesting hit from DMT, by the way.
Which was that one?
Our OOT song today is Requiem.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, so it's adult-only Spirit. That's, okay. So as soon as you got everything, you just go there. You just cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, also for Doc. Okay, so in order to cross the desert, logic says you need magic. We already have lens to avoid lens logic. You also need hovers or long shot to cross the sands. You also need long shot or Epona to cross Valley.
Doc, probably mildly irritated, but hey, he's got FW in there.
He did set up. I didn't. Okay, somehow I missed it. I'm trying to watch two people on Forest and being like, okay, which one?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get a quick look at the maze.
Self.
Sure, Doc is a doctor who says stay healthy. Oh, that was the bean ride in Lake?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you got here with Choose, it would be good, or the hammer, I guess it would be good to know, but he already found the bomb bag. That's just one of our other bomb bags.
Yeah.
Could very well be locked behind bombs.
Nah, that one's free.
The bean?
That one. Yeah, but we could also get it with Pierre, and Dogshot was just in upon him.
Oh, you're right. Hookshot was free. We don't need a bean. You're right.
Yeah. Doc's at 7 skulls.
Alright, Doc's gonna now clear out DC.
Found a big chest here in Forest, dump out the blue glow chest. Just double defense.
Well, you know, honestly, pretty good if you're on 3 hearts.
Yeah.
Just got that.
Yeah.
That one's a hard one to pull off because you have so little time. A lot
So
of people...
interesting.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I wasn't gonna say anything particularly interesting. Oh no, got crushed by the ceiling.
Yeah. They're doing a really good job with just 3 hearts in Forest.
No shield.
Yeah, with no shield.
3 hearts, no shield.
This is one of those dungeons where you usually kind of want to have at least a shield so you can fight the Stalfos with no problems. But...
It can get kind of... Oh, huh, okay. That's a big Poe bottle in Forest.
Doesn't do anything super interesting logically other than it's our first bottle. Well, no, market flourished.
They moved that one... Is that one... I can never remember now, because since they changed it. Is it market, or is it field?
No, that's market.
They moved it from field to market? Because it used to be 1, and then they changed it, I thought. Like they changed...
It's been market for several seasons at least.
Okay, then maybe I'm just, I have a long memory on this. Like, I remember when the hands for Desert Colossus were Desert Colossus.
Yeah.
Instead of Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
Like, this is why you want a shield, and now you're out of nuts and...
Okay, there was a big chest at the end of the bridge. Let's see what this is.
Another bow. Okay, so if you... Alright. Link the Goron, not important.
No, but it's going to be very hard to blow him for runners not to come into DC without that bow.
Yeah.
Doc's heading for this last skull in the back here.
Yeah, just that is really. Oops. Oh no.
It's fine.
I know. It's just like Doc, you.
Yeah. Doc can get 10 bombs, or at least 5 bombs pretty easily in a second.
Yeah, but you kind of never want to run out of bombs.
Yeah.
Him is... That is nothing... still picking up the skull here. Oh, actually was looking for a heart. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, 1.5 hearts on Phantom Ganon. Wow. That's... that's really confident.
Yeah, even
I mean,
with
1.5 hearts with double defense, but still... Like,
yeah.
most people are gonna look for something there.
Yeah.
And still no shield!
Yeah. Alright. So the way that the 10 bomb thing works is you can like deload the pod, and you can reload the pod by walking far enough back before the other pickups despawns. So you can double it up.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It feels like a coding oversight. Like
it's just kind of like how the flags are stored, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because a
It
lot
feels
of
like an oversight that they're not, you know, the objects and drops are not connected in a way that you would think they would be.
Normally it doesn't happen. It's just a case like that because the loading zone and the pods are right next to each other, are very very close.
You know, it is so close. It just, you know, seems like
yeah. And yeah, no crouch stats for Phantom Ganon.
It's this is why like why you do see people really going for a shield, because it just takes ages.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yep. Hold on. Okay, yeah. The only thing we could use 3 strengths for is Ganon's Castle Light Trial, because outside Ganon's Castle is foolish.
Yeah. You know, I should actually mark those.
Alright, Doc now has 10. Alright, we're gonna go check that. And I guess also check archery?
Yeah.
Maybe the Redeads?
Yeah. Go into Shadow Temple as well. Now, I'm going to point out that it's slightly interesting that we only have 2 song checks, so we don't know what it is, and we're still missing Minuet. We have to have Minuet, because Saria's song is Minuet locked today.
Yeah.
So, it's either Vanilla Serenade in Ice Cavern or Minuet in Ice Cavern. So our path to Phantom Ganon in the graveyard could very well just be this letter. Otherwise, it's Saria's song in Minuet and
Kim putting off Midos and finally getting a bomb bag.
Yeah.
Not a great feeling.
Oh, I think, nah.
I would be like, I put off Mido's and it was just sitting here.
Well, he really didn't put off Milo's house, like, at all. That, I would say. Like, he did as much of DC as he could as he went through. And then he picked up the kid for Forest Temple and beat Forest Temple with it, so it's not really...
Yeah, but, like, he went into, Sacred Forest Meadow.
That's fine. You don't need a bomb back you don't need a bomb back for Forest Temple. I mean, yeah, okay.
You know, he went through picking up the hints and then left. I thought.
Something. Oh, I missed. Okay.
Like, it's easy to out a Sacred Forest Meadow and just check Mido. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. By the way, Target in the Woods is a slingshot.
Yeah, we saw that one already. So, the only thing the slingshot could be for now is, spirit logic for something on the child side, like an actual item, right?
Spirit for Boomerang. Spirit for...
Actually, no, it could actually be access into Jabu, right? For that first check, if you don't...
we've got
for Rang, a vanilla check.
We've got a bomb bag. Oh, I'm sorry, logic for that.
Right. Yeah, I forget that's in logic. I always remember that the chews are not in logic, but people do it.
Yeah. Keeps into Shadow Temple. This is path, and we've got two things we've got a hint stone and an item and a song pointing at it.
I mean, boldly stepping into Shadow, it's 2 checks.
No.
And it's easy to get back here. I think it's fairly typical.
Yeah, no.
Unless you're saying boldly stepping because it hovers and a pun about his shoes, maybe.
And Doc will probably follow this up, like, immediately just casting FW out and going back in the forest. Alright, we need to offer boots for whatever's in...
Yep, there we go. FW equip the bow. Second bow. Oh, that one didn't quite. There, okay.
There we go.
Once you know what the marks are of where to throw, it's like, oh, yes, that's why they put these things here. So you know where to stand and throw.
I guess Kim's gonna go for the other skull.
Yeah, Kim's gonna go get the skull now. Has enough health, can't die to one of those, What are they called? Oh, yes! Because there's also for Scarecrow, there's another one here.
Yeah, no.
There's 2 of them now.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I just assumed he didn't do this last time because of it's like on half a heart. And it would be just too easy to get hit by one of those things and then you're dead.
Yeah. Nine. We'll be at 10 before going back to CAC. Fortunately, it's going to go full strength 2 immediately.
Yeah, I know, so it's going to be 10 and then, oh, same thing, I don't need any more. Not unless they surprise light arrows in my castle or something like that.
Yeah. At this point, the real question is kind of like, where is our Twin Rova path? And you're just hoping that it's... Time to start doing some logic crunching in my head for a second.
Okay, well...
It's because it's for strength purposes. Because the 2 bomb bags are... No, wait, no, we have the 2 bomb bags, so you can get either strength accessible. I really don't want to open up the skull calculator. But I would have to imagine... we have 30 skulls in logic. Because the hookshot lets us get the bomb bag on... well, there's the bomb bag in Minus House, and then the bomb bag in... Yeah, so... The strength in CAC doesn't lock the strength on KD in any way. I gotta go get the skull calculator.
Oh no.
I'm just trying to figure out if we were going to get burned with a path to... with some weird twin Rova strength path. Or if all 3 strengths are kind of like equally accessible.
Well, I guess, you know... Hate doing the skull math, but sometimes you do need it to know if what you're doing makes... You know, if your assumption is correct.
Yeah.
And therefore what you're following.
I'm at 27.
Strength 2. Oh, Kim is...
No, the
I thought
bottles...
he... Was that 10?
He should be, yeah, he should be at 10.
I thought he got 10 in the back. No, apparently, I don't know, I saw the 9 after picking up that skull or something.
Yeah. Like, realistically, like, logically, we're at 29, and this isn't without getting into Fire Temple key logic. Actually, Fire Temple would... The fact that there is a single key available in Fire Temple... probably... tweaks it enough. So that even without the strength, it's all logic. I will be right back.
Alright. Kim also about to check 10 skulls. And it's nothing. So the question is, where does he go next? Oh no, that looked like a stick, like, calibration almost issue with that drift there wildly off to the side. I don't think he hit the... yeah. Yeah, usually people, after they miss a single rupee, yeah, it looks like having stick problems. Not great. I wonder if this is a typical thing. Usually most racers, when they miss 1 rupee, just shoot all the arrows just to get it over with faster. I don't know how much money he has, if, you know, that's an option for him, or if he has to get it done, you know, get enough rupees to get the next game free. Go. Enjoy your lovely blue t-shirt. Kim's doing the same thing of starting playing Nocturne, starting Forest Temple will get 2 checks in.
Yeah.
And then have to bail.
Yeah. And then we're going to pretty much hit dungeon parity between the runners, so the only difference is Beeves did that quick trip out the ranch as a kid.
So what I did notice with Kim is, looked like stick issues, controller stick issues, with the shooting gallery. There was a whole bunch of jerky movement, so I don't know if stuff the controller's acting up, or stuff has to be calibrated.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you go next?
Honestly, I'd probably bite the bullet and just head for your Spirit Temple.
It is not in logic yet.
We've got magic. We've got Eponas. I mean, we don't have hovers or a long shot, but
Correct.
I would go to Fortress and clear GTG and then go to Spirit, I guess. But still kind of make that westward push. Like, Lake is essentially dead.
Unless, yeah. I mean, you got 3 checks in Lake then, with the 2 that were hinted.
Yeah, but we can't do Lake Dive. We can't do Shoot the Sun.
Right. So like, there's no.
It's child.
It's not viable, really.
Yeah.
You don't go there for 1.
Right. You're not going to go. You really want to not do domain now, not until you find letter.
It's like river. Wait, no, there's nothing in river except those hints.
Yeah. I would put off ice until you find letter at this point, because it's either Minuet or Serenade, and Minuet does nothing for you. Serenade is nice. It would be the better of the 2 options.
Oh,
in a way.
Doc just collected 11th skull.
Yeah, I think Doc's going to at least play for. Get as many of the ones that are on the way, just in case. Because you don't want to be like getting to Ganon and then having to rush 20 skulls.
Isn't it 30? It's 30. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would feel so bad.
Yeah, he's got 10.
Yeah, there was something, a race maybe over the weekend where you really did have to do 10 skulls, and the number of people who just stopped collecting skulls at some point, or didn't turn them in.
Yeah. Our foolishes today are Water Temple, Market, Ganon's Castle, and River. Another reason why you really probably don't want to do... Cactarova.
Okay. Huh. What have we found? We found Hookshot?
Hookshot, Strength. Probably not
yeah.
Strength. Din's Fire. Yeah, both transfer in logic. One was on King Dodongo's with a bomb bag sitting in Mido's house, and the other one was on Man on Roof. So neither strength locks each other. Strength 3, there's a strength 3 on 30 skulls. Well, but the fact that we have Eponas and Eponas, Bolero, a Hookshot, a wallet, a bomb bag, a strength, Song of Time. There's enough to get 30 skulls into Logic without needing those two strengths.
Oh, we're gonna see this nice peak.
Yeah.
It has... I know that's like you line yourself up with the pillar, you side hop, you backflip. I think I've seen people do it another way, but that seems to be the most likely to work.
Yeah.
I didn't see what that was. And also still collecting skulls.
Yeah. You can be paranoid. Doc's leaving through. Doc's going to be heading for GTG, I think, as well, and we'll probably do the Southfield checks.
Yeah, do the South Hyrule route. Yep. When we got Epona, we can do it real fast.
We'll not see the copy of that first copy of the hint. We don't know where the second one is. That
the cactus. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's a chance we'll see it, but
yeah, unfortunately, like this all could just be. It could be. Din's Fire because Din's Fire locks fire arrows. We know that. It probably actually is going to end up just being Din's Fire. We know that there are no small keys on the child side of Spirit Temple because we know that Spirit Temple is locking Requiem today. So.
Okay, that's the Pierre check in Fire Temple. Nothing. Not even a key. I forgot the duck has a screaming Epona. So you're gonna see a lot of checks in quick succession here. GTG, what we got?
Actually, Opponents was also in.
That's another bomb bag. It's bow locked, and there's our last slingshot. Wait, no, sorry, our second slingshot. Keep on thinking.
Well, the first one in Logic. Yeah.
Okay. And this will actually be our first look at the maze. See if there's any big chests in there.
Yeah. Pretty standard route through GTG.
Big chest in the center. Is that another key?
Another key. We are Song of Time locked in for the center, but yeah, it's Song of Time.
What's this? Oh, Doc is doing the same setup. Side, back, flip, drop a chew. Oh, that's a bottle, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm seeing something light-colored. What is... Oh, okay. Oh, welcome in Speedgaming 4. We are here with some Ocarina of Time Randomizer, Qualifier number 8.
Yeah. I don't think the Firelock chest wasn't a small key. Which is interesting because that chest logically requires the hammer in order to obtain. Though, like, obviously, most of our runners will just damage boost through it. For those joining us late, the hammer today is conveniently on Drunia.
Which is, like, thematically appropriate. You see him in Fire Temple.
He told us he was going to go get that hammer later, and then he disappeared.
Yeah.
He went to the store. Found a giant fire dragon. Nice recoil from Kim.
I don't know why this room just kind of scared me when I was younger. I guess the rolling boulders with the, like, really narrow walls, maybe?
Yeah.
There's some things that I look at in this game and I'm like, oh, this part is way creepier than I remember as a child.
Yeah.
And some parts are like...
I can long shot up this wall? Why did I ever do that as a child?
I didn't realize that I could use nuts to do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, nuts are actually really powerful.
Yeah.
I never touched them. Yeah.
Interesting. Doc is... I think Doc dropped FW and is going to go turn his big Poe in. I wonder if this will be... Oh, okay. Okay.
Day.
I see what Doc... I did, yeah. So...
I see...
I think he's going to go for Graveyard to go take a look and see what's
yeah, as child.
Yeah, stop it for top digging. And maybe do Night Skulls as well. He left his FW halfway through.
GTG.
Yeah, GGG, so this makes sense. Yeah. We know that Graveyard is double path to something. And... Oh, we don't know where Sun Song is, either. So maybe Doc goes up into Goron City, does trial to Goron City, and sees if he can pull Sun Song out of...
Okay, that's one key in the like room.
Bomb shoes, so it's literally Nocturne and whatever is on Sun Song Grave.
Okay, 2 keys in the like room for anyone who's key counting.
Yeah.
How many have we seen? I don't know.
Just look at the text box the next time it pops up. They amended it so it tells you the total number now.
Oh. Okay.
I'm assuming...
Oh, that's another big one.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Kim's pulled 5, and... I think there's at least another 2 in the maze. I hope there's at least another 2 in the maze.
Chat says 8 keys are known.
Okay, so that means whatever's in the middle, the last key has to be in the toilet. So it's going to be Iron Boots locked. Yeah.
Child, Goron City it is.
Alright, what did we find in GTG?
Is it anything? No.
Nothing.
No, it's not. So, what did we actually find in GTG?
Slingshot and a bomb bag.
Okay. And they were both in the lobby?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's gonna pull out the hammer.
Yeah. I'm really, really suspicious. Now, this hammer is out of logic by some degree right now. Saria's song was at Minuet,
Yeah.
so we don't have access to it as of yet. Kim is going to do the
Oh, yeah, yep.
actually slower strat of doing a ground trip over the top. Unfortunate.
Was that, like, the origin of that, like, before the fast gate?
Before the fast gate, yes. That used to be the strat before the fast gate.
Except there was also the time when you could get locked out from the other side before they let you open it from the outside.
Yeah.
And then it was always the risk of, like, okay, are you just gonna go for it?
Yeah.
Do you think you ever have to reverse? Okay, that's nothing.
Yes, Wayfaring Fox. Trini actually had the hammer today. It was actually given. We actually got it sometime.
Pretty early. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah!
That's...
Okay, now you just cross.
What you want. That's
yeah,
what you
just... Yeah. Yeah, you can see Doc smiling now.
Child Garden City pays off again!
Yeah.
It has no right to, but it does!
Yeah, I don't know actually what the meta is in terms of, how often people do Child Goron City. Like, it has a tendency to be ignored in general because it's out of the way. Some of the checks are kind of slowish.
Yeah, it's going to be really annoying in this just because you had all that... They kind of just... A lot of the runners would have done CAC and then faded up into the mountain naturally. And gone at the forest. And so... And then pulled Zarya's song and knowing about the hammer. So... might push off doing Thorinia for a while just because...
Like,
they
do
know
you
how
want to
far
do
to lock
fire? Yeah, you don't want to do fire.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Alright.
Have we seen this fairy fountain?
Nah, first time. Alright. SFM, will you be... SFM is... This is almost certainly, I think, has to be either Minuet or Sun Song. Almost certainly Sun Song. Also, the fact that you knew that people knew that Spirit Temple's Path to Baronade means that they're probably not going to go back Child until after beating, until at least getting to Spirit Temple. Rockstew's dead.
Yeah, I think we saw that one earlier next to Deku Tree. Serenade. Okay.
Interesting.
And there's Sun Song.
Which means the Minuet is our Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern?
Song,
yeah.
Which means it's got to be Boomerang in Spirit.
Oh, right, left side. We haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
We crossed an hour. I didn't notice. Let's do shoutouts. Thanks to our trackers today, Lady Draco and Mithra Fangirl. Shout out to my co-com, Toffile. Shout out to our runners, Doc Heaps and DT Kim. Shout out to Speedgaming for hosting us.
Oh. Wow, thanks again. And our last duel hint today was Spirit Temple Child duel hint.
Really? Is there anything there, or is it just like a recovery heart and a heart container or something?
Just like a recovery heart or a heart container.
Okay. Okay, it is so dead.
Yeah. We are really running out of checks. Yeah, Requiem was on OT. So we already knew that Requiem, there was nothing in there. Well, there was no keys in there.
Right, there are no keys, and now we know there's no real objects there anyway. It's you're never getting Ocarina of Time and gone back there as child.
Yeah.
It's a big chest, Doc. Don't play the ocarina. Okay, well now you don't have to buy that one either. Okay, and I think now he's gonna one-trip Spirit.
Yeah. Probably not exactly what he was hoping for, but it'll be close enough. It is interesting, though, now. Something has to kind of be sitting in probably Fire Temple? Just because we can't get across to the Wasteland logically.
Okay, boss key is in the sun room in Spirit, as along with one other key.
It's really hard to say, Fox. You have to understand, Saria Song is at Minuets, and Minuet is in ice, which means, and we have our two paths to Morpha, one of which is Nocturne, and one of which is Shadow Temple, but also Sunsong Grave could be path to either. It's a mess. Was there a big chest here?
I don't know if he even peeked it, to be honest. I guess he did. Yeah, okay, he did peek it. Maybe he saw it off the horse or something.
No,
okay, well, there's the third slingshot. Okay. Up to 17 skulls. And this will be 18. Are we gonna... Yeah. He
saw it when he was falling.
Oh, okay.
And rather than try to set up a death warp, he's just gonna...
Yeah, I was looking at that and it's like, oh, wait, he probably has every hint now. He probably hasn't missed any. I'm checking the notes spreadsheet.
He hasn't seen the character Twin Rova.
Ah, you're right. But he decided not to check that hint stone there.
Yeah. Doc's gonna go do GTG and probably do exactly what DT Ken did and do everything because you're gonna see the big chest in the center. And you're really running out of logical stuff.
Got hit, unfortunately. Slight mispositioning. I have to say, it always makes me wince seeing that X come by and being like, are you gonna get hit? Are you gonna get hit? Okay. There's a big chest on the hand,
Yeah.
which is just another bow.
Yeah. Ruta's letter cannot be mirror shield locked. Ruta's letter is locking our access into Forest Temple today. Yeah. For the record, we have seen 3 bomb bags, 3 bows, 3 slingshots, 1 hook shot, 1 wallet, 2
I think
bottles.
one pack of chews.
Yeah. Well, 2.
Knowing that you can hook shot
All the
onto
magic.
this wall also blew my mind.
Yeah. And Doc's just full sending GTG because at this point it's like GTG or Fire Temple for him. Or like lake fishing.
Oh, is this it? There it is.
That's not... Twin Rova has the boomerang?
Huh.
I think Twin Rova has to have the boomerang.
We'll see it in like much longer will Doc be here, and then we gotta cross and go through Spirit. Like we'll see it before
Yeah.
too long.
No, we'll see it in 15 minutes at most. Yeah, it has to be Rova with the ring because that can't be path to because we have a split bridge condition. Our stones, anything path to our stones, which includes Forest Temple, has to take priority over anything path to
Those medallions, the boss
medallions, right? And Jabu is a medallion, Spirit is a stone, Shadow is a Forest is a stone. So our Forest Song axis is Ruta's letters locked, which means that they can't be. Oh god, what a twisted web. But of course, we still are looking for iron boots and a long shot at some point.
So Kim's finally doing Child Ranch, which is Bolero, I believe.
Yeah, Bolero and nothing.
Nope.
Looks like it.
Hey, no, not that one either. Okay, there it is.
Yeah. Ah, that's where some of the extra health that Doc had early on.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that was a full. Oh, right, because Doc did it so early, and he had an advantage in hearts.
Yeah.
I mean, he also kept on opening stuff, I think, or opened more stuff earlier.
Yeah. Bolero for Kim.
Yep. Sorry, it's not what you want.
Yeah. Now Doc's gonna go get his fat blow of New Year's Love from the center of GTG. Like I'm sure almost every single runner in this race is going to end up having done.
Right, here's we're about to use our second pack of choose. Okay, Kim, what are you?
We're actually going to see where our save quick one is.
We haven't seen it right yet, right?
No.
Okay. Where is it? Mark it.
Just
Okay.
mark it. The market was foolish, but actually, Harold Castle wasn't foolish. But I don't think Doc checked.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Castle Fairy.
I'm not sure why you haven't actually seen it. Like, I know it, you know, it's considered a slow check. Okay.
Yeah. And
okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. This is
Right, graveyard.
Graveyard time.
Yep.
I guess we also have chickens too. HPA wasn't it did earlier, so Doc and Kim didn't bother with it. Wasteland was also hinted, so probably not going to see him check it either.
All right, we can check this.
Yeah, Doc did this.
Yeah, we just need Sunsong Grave, which we're about to get.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. This is probably hover boots.
Oops. Doc went off to the side. There we go. Oh wow, a big chest. It's the long shot. Huh. Okay, let's update this. Graveyard to Morpha. Okay.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, hovers are locking crossing because we just got the long shot.
Hovers on Fire Temple. Hovers are like on Fire in Fire Temple or like chickens.
Well, we're about to see chickens.
Irons are in Shadow.
Doc has successfully made it across. Hey, chicken. Or I guess run away from me, chicken. That's actually how it works. Okay, that is not it.
I'm gonna have to take a look to see if the I have to take a look, I guess, to see if Doc is peering up very close to see it's on top of arch. It's arrows.
Yeah, diagonal is what I saw. Yeah, Lake as a Kid has yet to be touched, but there's only fishing that's actually like we can peek what the Ruto's letter spot is, but we don't have a scale. We don't have a way to do lab dive as either adult or child.
Yeah. Well,
So
I think we're going to probably...
something could be there, but you're not checking it.
Yeah. We'll probably get a bit of... Yeah, unfortunately our path in for some reason is out of date. Our paths today are...
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I'll poke at that. Hold on. You take care of it for a bit.
Alright, our paths today are Graveyard to Morph and Graveyard to Phantom Ganon. The only 2 trackable items, and we have seen every check in Graveyard, is Nocturne and a second hookshot that isn't... Well, a second hookshot that could be potentially hookshot locked. We have seen Spirit Temple to Baronade, of which we have seen Ruta's Letter in there, but it can't be Ruta's Letter to it because we know that our Forest Temple access is locked behind Ruta's Letter, so we're currently hypothesizing that Boomerang is sitting on Twin Rova. Kim did not have Mirror Shield because it is on Hot Rodder, which he's going to get in just a second.
Hasn't updated yet. Okay, we'll try it again in 5 minutes and then maybe send out a ping if it's not.
Yeah. And then we have Shadow Temple to Morpha. We have done the 2 checks in Shadow Temple that do not require hover boots. Nothing. So... And then we have a Kakariko to Twin Rova hint, which is potentially Din's Fire, upon a song, Strength or Hookshot. I am interested to see if the Silver Gauntlet chest is a small key.
I don't recall if it was...
It's not a big chest.
Yeah, I don't recall whether it had the silver on it.
Yeah.
There you go, Kim. I mean, luckily, hasn't wasted that much time because Furor's is placed there. Welcome in Speedgaming 5! Welcome to Ocarina of Time Randomizer, Qualifier number 8.
Yeah. See, we could have Din's Fire because of fire magic. Not knowing that we don't have Requiem. I'm sure Star would love to grab the
Spirit Key Logic document.
Sure, yeah. If you are around.
The people who open it in the middle of a race to double check. For those unfamiliar, Spirit Key Logic is really complicated. It has a multi-page document explaining what's in Logic, given which items you have and where the keys are located.
Yeah.
It's some absurd number of pages, actually, given, how long you might think it is.
Yeah. Spirit Temple boss key for heaps.
We're just gonna keep on climbing.
Yeah. Is it gonna go?
Wait, did we see this one on Kim's side? I assume we did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Virgil, I want to say it's like at least 8 pages. It's something utterly absurd.
Yeah, see, part of the reason why Spirit Temple is kind of hard to do logic for is there's 2 different entirely sets of equipment that can access multiple portions of it.
It expects you to have just about everything when you do it vanilla.
Yeah.
Right back.
Yeah. Alright. Heave should still is missing 2 small keys. Yeah, Derek down in red rugby, there we go.
I am back. I see Doc is working his way out to the hand.
Yeah.
Alright, and Kim is presumably going... Oh, no. Where are we?
I'm guessing Castle Fairy.
Ah, yes. Because we have not done that. We are knocking off last child checks. Without going lake, I assume.
I mean, Kim picked up Serenade, so it actually wouldn't be the worst
Like,
thing
you
in the world.
could, but you could just do Serenade first, I guess, if you wanted to.
I mean, you kind of have to start looking at this stuff because it's going to get to the point where all you're missing is hover boots, and this is somehow hover boots.
You really don't want to have to keep on changing ages for 1 or 2 checks.
Yeah. It's not a small chest. Not
okay.
a key chest. Yeah, Skull Mask is dead. Interesting.
Right. This hover boots. Nothing. Are we doing lake? Are we going... We're going back adult. Okay.
Yeah, Doc's signing us off. He's resetting the room because otherwise you're going to just constantly get BMOs to the face unless you blow them up.
Yeah, and the timing of stuff is just easier to reset the room on some of these. Same thing in the hallway to Morpha. Sometimes if people, you know, screw up a little bit, get hit a few times by those things, just leave and come back and reset their positions.
Yeah, and we're probably going to see Kim heading into Spirit now as well. Probably have Heaves just do a bit of a double take when he sees the letter, because I think... Because now he'll know that logic's gone a little funky.
Oh, he's actually just nodded.
He's looking at it. He's doing that... Yeah, tilts his head to the side slightly.
We do appreciate our Zelda runners who have cameras on. There are not actually all that many of them inside the community. For some reason, I actually don't know why it's, I guess I have to assume people just don't have extra cameras.
Yeah. It's a preference thing.
But we appreciate the people who do let us see them so we can see their reactions.
Yeah.
Instead of just being shield flicks and such.
But shield flicks are...
They can be very amusing, yeah.
People don't know why runners use shield flicks until you play this game and then you accidentally do a shield flick for the first time, then you're like, okay, now I understand. It's habit forming.
But it also is a, a good way to relieve frustration.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, Doc. Really, Doc? Okay. There we go.
Alright, so that is Naboru down for Doc. Kim will be fighting her in just a second. And then it will be time for Twinrova. A very RNG heavy boss that you can do a lot of manip for if you're really good. But also, sometimes she just hates you.
So, I don't forget who first said it. I'm like, you're right. When you play this game vanilla, Twinrova is the most interesting boss because of the randomness that happens in it. You know, it's different. You don't really know how it works the first time you get here. But it's less obvious of a pattern. There's some variation to it in terms of the movement and such. In a randomizer, it's just the worst boss.
Yeah, you can see he's trying to use the hook shot to keep Kome or Kotake kind of spinning in place so they don't get too far away. But sometimes they're just all the way around.
Not just that, like the hitboxes are erratic.
Yeah.
Sometimes they require you to hit them one additional time for whatever reason. Sometimes they just keep on floating around and they refuse to actually, stop and spit a beam at you.
Yeah. Well, we are on to the easier to figure out portion of this fight because
yes,
this will be 3 ice shots in a row, followed by Heaps jump slashing and
just don't get too close to the edge because this one will knock you back just a little bit. I have seen people unfortunately get knocked off during that portion.
Yeah, and here Heaps is doing power crouch stabs, which is the main benefit of having the shield. He started jump slash into that much earlier on in the fight, and basically every time he does a crouch stab, it does a jump slash worth the damage, so it's twice as fast, and it's faster, so...
Who told Nintendo about that? Because they nerfed it for Majora's Mask.
Yeah, very clean Rova for...
There's our boomerang!
Hey, there's the boomerang. Fun Logic Seed 101.
Yeah, interesting to see some comments at the end of this one with people who did or did not check the split conditions and how they impact path priority.
Look, they have no excuse after the last main tournament ran those.
I know, like, for a long time it was like, this was the only tournament that did something like that, and so, you know, you could just see who the experienced runners were, because they remembered it from year to year, that it was a thing that they had to pay attention to.
Yeah.
And then main tournament did it, and it's like, cool. Everyone better know it this year.
Yeah. Alright. Doc is going to pull his long shot. And start looking at this a little bit. And then we're probably going to have to see a bit of child cleanup. Because hover boots have to be somewhere.
Yeah, pausing on that for a moment. I wonder what he's saying. He's talking to himself about something.
He's laughing and trying to figure out the logic, because, yeah.
Yeah, there's the hand on...
He's having to think on this, because this is where the logic... Yeah, the hand touching, this is where the logic has gotten really, really twisted. But in a good way. Mostly because we know we're stream 3 and the hammer were hinted, so... Like, so the one data item in the seed will be the mirror shield for everybody.
He said, "Are you kidding me?" Okay.
Alright. Doc did not do Northfield, so I have to imagine this will be probably...
You're right. Yeah, Doc did not do Northfield.
Yeah.
Doc, I suppose, is one of the runners who may have forgotten about some split path stuff, and I don't particularly blame him, because he's in residency right now. Randomizer is fairly low on his priority, behind all those hours and then sleeping.
You think he sleeps?
Yeah. I don't think he could play rando if he didn't sleep. And I suspect hitting the gym is also on his list.
Alright, Creative Fairy, do you have anything of interest for us? No.
No.
Okay, Doc is just desperately helping to trying to find a faster path into domain right now. As River's foolish, so there's not much
don't
benefit going up there.
No, that's so. We saw this one before. I know because Doc was in.
Yeah, Doc was already up here.
It was Graveyard to Phantom Ganon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Doc.
I don't think you can climb out on this side.
No, I believe you can.
Yeah.
It's still slower, though.
Yeah, so...
Because you gotta swim and then you gotta backtrack.
Yeah. Well, this will be Doc's getting his last path hint. Which you probably don't feel that bad about, to be honest.
And...
Gonna take a look
at... Grotto, that was the last one that wasn't checked. Yeah, because he went straight from 3 grottos to field. I mean, to valley.
Yeah. He'll look at this and then head for river.
Okay. Kim is... South Hyrule Grottos? Hasn't done them yet, I think?
Nope. Well, we're now going to be hunting for hover boots, and then we're going to get ready to go for...
Did Kim not see this hinted?
I guess not.
I'm pretty sure it was a double bean hint, right? Hold on. Where...
Oh, yeah, no, it was the Garden City Mason. Kim just
and he didn't go in because there were no big chests. Right, okay. That's a little bit of time loss, unfortunately.
Yeah. Because he'll get his last bomb bag out of this, but that's about it.
Unless, nope. Maybe we aren't. Here's Doc pulling another skull. Just throwing shoes at him. 20, okay. It is faster to take the chicken to break in, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, well, we don't have a scale, so we can't serenade in.
I mean, we could play the song.
True.
But it's it's faster to take the chicken.
Yeah. But at this point, like, our only logical places for hover boots are Domain or Fire Temple, and Fire Temple's always going to be a question mark using the hammer. And
people honestly don't particularly like doing Fire Temple in those cases.
Actually, no, it can't be Fire Temple because, well, there's one check in Fire Temple can be. Because Doc went into Fire Temple and got 2 items out of it, but that means he can't.
Is that what we got?
He doesn't have enough keys in order to climb higher.
Oh no! Oh, okay, fine. Just play the song.
Kill the skull. Play the song. Not even gonna kill the skull. All right.
Apparently not. Okay. Maybe he got it backwards and he thinks 20 is the strength.
Nah. Probably wasn't thinking about getting that skull and didn't want just a route. He can pick up another 3 or 4 skulls in Jabu anyway. Actually, we'll probably get another 4 or 5. And that'll probably be the comfy amount to be at for the rest of the seed until.
Pick up your more extra stick. Pick up some more nuts.
Well, we need irons, but we know where irons are. At least irons we have a hint for.
Alright, Doc, this time, please do not fail to go check for your reward. After getting the rupees.
Yeah.
He's unfortunately done that before. I think, you know, if you're not really paying attention and you're coming back up and you're like, oh yeah, I already picked it up. No.
Last Cactarella. Doc is Din's Fire, so can do this a slightly faster way. A slightly more convenient way. I mean, it's possible to kind of like fall with the stick from above.
Okay.
But
okay, well, let's not. Pick up your fish. So pick up your fish. Also, the tracker has been fixed.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Alright. So it's almost certainly diving, or else it's the one bomb chest, the bomb wall chest, and fire temple. In the fire room lobby. In the lava room lobby. Interesting.
Okay.
We have not figured out the shadow path because we do not
have hovers.
It's not in the things that we can access in Shadow Temple without hover braids. Oh good, almost vanilla Bosky.
Yeah, there's our key in Boss Key and Fire Temple. Key and Fire Temple.
Yeah, well, I think has to be key. Oh, we'll see.
Oh, we're gonna have fun with furores.
Yeah.
And it looks like Doc's doing more thinking.
Oh, that was... Never mind, that was a small key. Alright. It's kind of the only chest in Shadow in Java we care about, and it's nothing.
Okay.
Everything else will be boomerang locked.
Okay, our barons are foolish as are water, market, OGC, and river.
Yeah. So Baron, it's Baron, not Baron.
I mean, pronounced the same way, but
yes.
Unless maybe you have some accent that.
Yeah, it's not the title of nobility. It just means that it's a place where we cannot have any logically important items. If it has a copy of a logically important item, it is a duplicate. That is further down the logic chain beyond the first iteration.
And we say barren and foolish interchangeably,
yeah,
because they were called both of those at some point. I think at first it was foolish, and then the F key stopped working for someone, so they switched over to Baron.
Alright, so hover boots are somewhere in upstairs fire temple. Wonderful. Unfortunately, oh, the Goron tunic was in.
Where was it? Oh, it was.
Case or chest.
Ah, you're right. Yeah.
The Curie sword chest in Curie Forest. For those who are unfamiliar with this game, one of the first things you open up in the game, to be honest. Doc is abusing FW.
Yeah, he sure is. Like, if you know how to take advantage of it, there are some great time saves.
Yeah.
Assuming you have the magic to pull it off constantly. In his case, he does. He has double magic.
Yeah. Alright, so right now this heat hasn't been too bad. Like, the worst thing it will do to us is tell us that Storm's Lock's not light arrows.
Ah, I was asking which were the Baron pre-completed dungeons.
That would be Deku Tree today, so we are not looking at Deku.
And then water is not pre-completed, but is Baron.
Yes.
So.
And we know
you're not
that
going there until you can clear it.
Yeah, and we also kind of know that it has to kind of be. Water Temple almost certainly. The Iron Boots are almost certainly in Shadow Temple, and our hovers are upstairs fire, or I guess Child Fishing still hasn't been checked. So.
Unfortunately, we just haven't seen any scales.
No. There is a big chest in the shortcut.
Okay.
Yeah, technically they have completed Deku Tree. It just... they don't have to go into Deku Tree. We also don't actually right now logically have access to Deku Tree because in order to access Deku Tree, there's a couple of settings that control the access. The one that we have on for this tournament, the one that's usually on in a lot of flags, is called Closed Forest, or Closed Deku.
Is anyone running with Open Deku right now?
I don't think a lot of tournaments are, just because usually Open Deku just opens up a lot of early Tier 0 stuff, essentially. And
everyone basically just rushes.
Yeah, everybody just rushes
Child. Okay, yeah, RSL sometimes will have it on.
RSL can have it on, but RSL
not really
is
a
also
setting?
it's a random settings league.
Right, I'm not sure. It's not chosen.
It's not chosen as a flag by the runners. It's just a flag that can be rolled on by the runners or by the bot.
Doc is having some timing issues with Baronade, unfortunately. This is where one of, Rust does show itself, because this is some pretty specific timing that you need for Baronade.
Yeah, well, we're at least at the point where all you literally do is just
continually
throw yourself at Baronade to interrupt the.
But the the part with the boomerang is the and the trying to get the timing right. Too early, and you can't, it goes back down because you don't hit it when it's vulnerable. Too late, and you can't hit it because those jellyfish things are in the way. And then they get too far away for you to hit all of them with a single nut.
Yeah, and Doc patiently waits for Rudo to turn in the right direction, for Link to turn in the right direction, so he doesn't have to wait for Link to turn in the right direction in the cutscene.
How much time does that save?
Not as much as you think, but it's micro.
Wait, is that another big chest in?
Yeah, big chest and upper maze and shortcut.
Okay.
Interested to see where Doc's going right now.
Where's?
Oh, good.
Thanks. Thanks, game. We're going. Doc may have misread it as 20s. Wait, did Doc actually pick up those skulls in Jabu?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
I mean, even still,
Chickens?
even still, you should probably be playing Nocturne, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or he's coming in this way specifically because he wants to grab the chicken.
The chicken, yeah.
Oh, good. We got our last bottle, by the way.
So does Doc do child fishing just to clear out child?
I think you have to.
Am I missing anything else for child? Oh, Doc's trying to do this. I feel like his angle is definitely wrong.
Yeah.
You need a... you need actually like a fairly narrow angle.
Yeah. Kim is set FW at the top of Qualifier. As going back child, probably going to go do the job we play next.
Nothing else is thinking time.
Yeah, I mean, Doc is probably just doing this because it is it's Cacturova, and Rova is locked by hover boots. Right now, you just have to be clearing up every single check that is on the eastern side of the overworld. Because somewhere your hover boots are sitting here.
Yeah, he's moving closer to the monitor there to immediately start picking this.
Yeah.
I imagine people are like running through stuff in their heads, like, did I do this? Do I remember doing this? Did I definitely, Yeah. How would I know that I did this?
I don't know if Wolf has to be a small key, but there's a hammer in the seat is currently locked by hover boots.
Double child fishing.
Yeah. Regardless, there's some other considerations in play in the logic right now. In order to get the hammer, which was on Thurunia, you had to have completed Ice Cavern, and there we go. There's our
There they are. All right.
Yeah, that's
All right. All right, Doc, walk out of here and go play the song.
Yeah, that's a big lift off of Doc's shoulders because he's not going to touch Fire Temple now.
Yeah.
At this point, between our two runners, Doc gets a pretty good lead.
Yeah.
Up
Jabu.
Yeah, up an entire Jabu, and like may have to give some of that time back if we have to get Song of Storms. Actually, won't give any of that time back. We have to get Song of, like the only thing that gives Kim time back at this point now is if light arrows are in Upper Fire Temple. Because
Please don't call that into existence.
I mean, that's not the worst. That's not bad. We'll do it. We'll do it.
We'll do it, but like,
like,
you know, I would kind of rather see, you know, inside my castle, and that, you know, continued skull collecting pays off.
Yeah. We might have storm if we have storm. If we need to get storms, the boss key is in the hammer loop, so Doc's just never climbing fire. So hovers were on child fishing.
The one available lake check that wasn't hinted.
Yeah, or in logic. Because shoot the sun is out of logic.
Oh, right, yeah, that wasn't hinted and in logic, yes, you're right. Because, oh, I guess, yeah, shoot the sun. Hold on.
We needed to. It was locked by hammer boots.
Yeah.
Because we needed to get the long shot from Sunsong Grave, with Sunsong being at Requiem spot. Requiem is behind Spirit Temple today, so...
I actually don't know how many Valley Lakers we had in the race today. I guess we'll find out.
I don't think there's many. The problem with the Valley Lake is it was very easy not to do Valley Lake this heat, just because if you went to Kakariko Village, you got a hookshot, strange, dense fire.
A whole lot to get started.
Yeah, you got a whole lot to get started. Went up the mountain, got a bow off of Link to Goron. It was a required Forest Temple, so everybody would have gone and done Forest Temple.
Yeah, you're not... Like, you would have had to decide to do it out of Ranch.
And you're not doing ranch. You very few people are going to prioritize doing ranch on the ZL.
Hold on, I actually need to fix Deep Kim's cropping now.
Yeah. Yeah, and happy 2 hours, everyone.
Alright. Hopefully that 2 will... Yep, there it goes.
Alright. Time for the Spike Crusher room. This is a pretty dense place for checks.
Okay, 1 key. Yep, still picking up those skulls just in case. 22. Yep. That means I don't think, got any in Jabu.
Probably may not have. Alright, is this going to be our
okay.
screen?
Yep.
Yay! It's the Iron Boots.
Okay, there we go. Oh, actually pulling out the lens. Probably because he's a little rusty. Didn't want to void.
Going to play it a little bit safe here and drop an FW in here, probably on the chance that Storms is required. But I honestly would have probably run to. Yeah, we'll see.
Go do your water temple.
I would prefer using the FW to for Morpha. If I'm honest. But yeah, I thought you gotta do Foolish Water Temple. You know, we are now just looking for essentially light arrows. They can't be in Water Temple because Water Temple is foolish.
So yeah, we're just doing this as fast as possible.
Yeah. So Doc's gonna go to Map Chest first, which is
Okay.
understandable.
It's always the question of, okay, so which way are you going in water? Okay. Get to peek this one.
Small key.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, realistically, like, this is going to be like who got kind of burned by Child Goron City. No, what's kind of like the hover boots and the mirror shield being in kind of really awkward spots. There's a, I mean, if you got this Doc doesn't want to be. If you found the hover boots early, you could get suckered into doing probably last location to mirror shield.
Hmm. One key. This is a nice little trick.
Yeah.
And then you can actually... yeah, there we go. And then you can actually peek this one at, nothing? It's a key.
Small key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we want it. Okay.
He needs two.
He's decided to go for this one.
Well, he kind of has to. Well, at least set up for this one. He'll go take a look at Compass Chest next.
I can't... Could you see that?
No, but
Okay. Does that mean it's small?
I'm assuming it's not important, or...
Some of them I just assume, like, if you can't see anything, it's... nothing you care about.
Yeah.
Other than, you know, key logic.
Ooh! Kim is doing box skip.
Very nice. Was that the first? No! Oh, okay. Try again. Things like this, I always wonder, like, who came up with them? Who spent the time trying to figure this out? And... like... you need to bonk into it. So when you jump slash, you're in just the right location. Reset if nothing's here. Nothing. Reset.
All right. Central Pillar, Darkling Loop time. I have to actually want to be Central Pillared.
Kim also got stuck in the hitting Baronade a second time a little too soon, making it go back down.
All right.
A little too slow, and unfortunately gets bounced off
Yeah.
most of the time. When you see a really good Baronade, like, it's so satisfying to see just how quickly it can happen. I'm not sure any other boss feels like that to me. Just like that, knowing how tight all the timing is.
It could Volve. As well, but like a good Volve takes having a lot of bomb cheese. Or a lot of bombs.
Yeah, to me that's not quite the same.
Yeah.
And this is just such a nice trick with the hovers.
There's a reason why you're not supposed to have them before beating Water Temple.
It just breaks Water Temple in the best ways. As seen also in the next room.
Yeah, the next room in particular. Alright.
Here you just go, running across, and then you get to run across again, and run across a third time.
Almost fallen because you accidentally Z-targeted a attack type.
And now you just stand there and shoot it, and that's so much faster.
Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna head for Fire Temple in a second, and then probably drop in... sorry, Shadow Temple. But... just kind of following behind heaps now.
What? I'm not sure I've seen that kind of vibrating Dark Link before. Unfortunately, Doc has a bunch of health, so that means a bunch of hits on Dark Link.
Yeah. He also has double defense, which means he technically has twice as much health as Darkling, but... we're gonna get the backwards sword
go.
Nice. Alright.
There it is. At least you don't have to go further.
Yeah. Alright, so Doc has just got to go kill Marfa, go run into Gan's castle. Hopefully Gan says something like, oh, it's in my castle.
Right, that's what you're really hoping for.
Or not. Or the worst case, of course, is just in the well. Doc's finished half of Shadow Temple at this point. And Fire Temple will be a really fast finish for him as well. So that wouldn't even do too bad.
Alright. No quick kill of Morpha, but did not have problems getting it into the corner.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, if you just miss that a little bit, and then it does the back and forth wobble thing, and and then you're just waiting for it to come back into the tip of the tentacle? And I feel like that's not the right term.
Pseudopod.
Sure, yeah, that works.
Is that a wallet?
It looked kind of like a bag to me. I like that about the time that we're going to find out where the light arrows are, we're going to, you know, find out roughly if people are finishing. That would tell us where the light hours might be.
Yeah.
You know, if people finish now, like right now, then it's like, okay, it's probably not in the well.
Yeah.
Because that's more stuff you have to do. I mean, it's always an estimate, because enough people in the race and someone's going to have a fantastic route. But these kind of not great locations for a bunch of items decrease the chance that anyone's going to have that kind of route.
Yeah. Well, it's not Vanilla Bosky chest. Irons now for Kim.
Oh, and he just goes. Okay.
I mean, I think with hovers being where they were,
Did he have furores somewhere?
upstairs in Fire Temple.
Ah, okay, that's why. Alright, yes.
Yeah. Like, getting back to that part of the shadow isn't the worst. Normally, it's just... You just have to deal with that.
Oh, Doc is...
Yeah, Doc's about to get rid of his FW, so that way he can...
Yeah,
Well, what he'll do is he'll set his FW and then evaluate if he wants to get rid of it or not.
You save, quit, or just reset.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, he's doing it. Okay. Because there is a way... Wait, no, this is correct. And then yeah. Although, did he save after...
He should have entered this room, saved, then cast FW, and then...
Yeah, he didn't save after the Stalfos, did he?
Yeah. No, he saved after the Iron Knuckles.
Yes, after the Iron Knuckles. Okay, so he did save there. Okay.
He just saved kind of a room too early. And the answer is... Bottom of the well.
Oh. Well, as of 2:17 and 40-some seconds, there are no finishers. Remember, we are 15 minutes behind.
Yes.
All right.
I guess sometimes I have these strats here in Shadow. At least you kind of know what the goal is now.
Do some dungeon rushing.
Yeah. Hopefully Shadow will be nice and we'll get the last couple of keys without having to go into
Don't
the
have
maze.
to go to the back and see the manager.
Yeah.
Who coined that?
It's not going to happen. I don't know who coined. I don't know. I don't know who coined it. Why? Do you want him to be called the handyman or something?
No, I just think it's great. I think it's... Okay, I was just wondering if how... Okay, we did the bomb way. Yeah, there are some fun setups. Or I guess fun execution things for doing that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Cool.
as of... What? I was going to announce our first place finisher. It's Mr. Mario at 2:19:42.
Shocked.
Yeah, Mr. Mario, for those who are unfamiliar, the in-person tournament 2 years in a row.
Yes.
He is a really good runner. This is
He's
not his first qualifier he's won.
No. He's a really good runner. He's a really nice guy. A third of half of snack pack, or a third of snack pack.
A third of snack pack, half of M&M with Mr. Martin.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how we actually get to snack pack, is M&M plus cola.
Yes. Cola, another fantastic runner who apparently has been running 15% slower this entire year.
Or last 2 years or something.
Yes.
Had his
decided to move to
VVC running at like 50 hertz.
Yeah, underclocked his. Yeah, he had the refresh rate set to 50 hertz instead of 60 hertz, so he's been underclocking his VVC for like 15% per 2 years.
Which is like, yeah, great, okay, cool. Cola's more terrifying. Like, he has fantastic execution.
Yeah.
Everyone totally wants to be playing against someone who is. Yeah, now probably going in underseeded to this tournament.
Yeah. Like, legitimately finished 15 minutes behind the racer in a qualifier. Like, I don't know how I lost 15 minutes in this race. Goes back and looks and decides that, oh no, it was actually just my emulator.
He spent a bunch
settings. Legitimately, it was just like, I don't know how I lost 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, he kept on saying that, across the qualifiers, and it's like, and it was pretty consistent too, like how much time he'd be behind. And I don't know if he just checked the settings, or someone suggested it might be a problem, or...
Yeah.
But that was the problem.
Yeah. All right. Well, Doc has finished the maze. We had to go talk to the manager after all. And only has to go kill the flare dancer in Fire Temple. I got long shot. We can just long shot it to Pierre over here.
Thanks, Pierre.
Thanks, buddy.
I almost fell there. It's kind of winced.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Doc does this that way and jump slash in. Okay. Not many people do the stun lock off of quick spins, but it's very nice when you get to see it.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh.
Got bodied off.
I mean, what the heck's happened? Does it?
Yeah, he does it pretty consistently. I don't know who else. Most people just do crouch stabs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure once you learn one way of doing it in a rhythm, that's why bother learning anything else?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, thank you, cutscene. Okay. We don't need that cash. Okay, I will say that 15 minutes in the past, we have had finishers 1, 2, and 3, Mr. Mario, Flea, and I actually don't know if it's Zinedine. Is it Zinedine?
Yeah, Zinedine.
Ooh, ooh, quick Morpha kill. Are we getting it? Fantastic.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. This is a kill that's only really possible in the rando because we skipped the cutscene for Morpha. So you're able to quickly pin Morpha against the door and get what would be a faster
actually,
kill.
if it's...
Yeah.
You know, it's not a slow kill with getting Morpha into the corner, but it's even faster if you could get Morpha against the door.
Yeah. Well, Kim has finished his required dungeons, and now is going to get the bad news about it being Shadow Temple.
Yeah, that's,
Or, sorry, what the well.
yes, has to go back to Shadow Temple, complete Shadow Temple.
Yeah. Doc is going to get the good news now that the boss key is just going to be sitting right here on the player dancer. Yeah. And does not have to worry about anything else in this.
Does not need to climb.
Yeah. So even if he's looking at the race room, probably has an idea that...
Yeah, I think he doesn't turn off the race room. I know some people, once they're basically, you know, just in Dungeon Rush, or, you know, in glow mode, turn off the race room, because... Or go mode. They know what they're doing. They turn off the race room, or they just wait for the first finisher, and then they turn it off. Some people just leave it on the whole way through.
Alright, Doc's like, alright, take that. Pumped up.
Cheese does he have?
I don't know. Not sure if this is faster than saving and quitting, but probably about the same. Probably faster if you're on VC.
Yeah, faster, I think. I'm imagining the spinning logo, you know.
Yeah. I think if you're on DC, it's definitely faster. I don't know about emulator. Because for those who don't know, this
Oops.
Doc, you have hover boots.
I think he like hit it partway through or something. I heard the noise. Like.
But Ocarina of Time has a wide variety of He's raced under a wide variety of different platforms, and by that I mean Wii VC and emulator. People will play this on N64 if they really want to with actual hardware, but it really gets chunky. You can also play it with Dolphin, but it's not nearly as good.
I was recently seeing some discussion about, like, playing it on Dolphin. Is that what I was? It was in another Discord.
Yeah, it was too.
You should join if you're interested in running this. We got a few more races. We got 4 more actually. So you could actually qualify if you started at the next race, or even the one after that. You can volunteer to help us. Doc.
It's timed it a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of went to the... Immediately grabbed the wall there in order to burn more Volvagia from doing a very long cycle in the air. Otherwise, you kind of have to shoot ball with some bow and arrows. And it'll knock her out of her flying a lot faster. But that's Volvagia down for heaps.
All right.
So...
Yeah. Go get your cutscene song. Go into the well. Or so, okay, cutscene song, age change, well, age change. Like, it's the sort of thing that makes you glad that they also sped up the age change cutscene.
Yeah. Hey, Bob, you evolve. Could just barely see them on heaps of screen, but ball drop options. And Kim gets the bad news about the wall.
May have been hoping for, like, further up fire or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess ideally it's something like fire where he's already got a head start.
Yeah, yeah. Like, Shadow, everybody was feeling at Shadow after Crusher round. Fire, if they didn't really touch fire, then nobody was going to go past... Nobody's going past Flare Dancer. Because it's probably literally the first trick people are going to do if they didn't go fire the first time around. And he says, picked up his Song of Storms and is going to go back Child now. And then immediately play Nocturne again and go back to CAC.
Yeah, it's...
Then we'll have to see
At least you have Nocturne. At least you have Nocturne this time.
Yeah, well, then we'll have
it's
to
really
see
annoying if you have to go run over there for something like this. Okay, and at this point in the past, 231 or so, we are up to 6 finishers. Inca Cola coming in at 4th, which I'm sure he is extremely happy with that based on some previous quals. Okshi, who is at 231.07, and Samcott, I'm not sure I know Samcott actually, at 231.13.
Yeah, I'm not really too familiar with Samcott
Yeah,
either.
so it's always interesting to see, like, who kind of comes out of the woodworks for SGL, because, you know, some people, there's just so many people in main tournament.
Yeah,
that you don't necessarily know all the runners. They're just so, you know,
and
they can be north of 100 people in a qual.
Yeah, and some of them only race during quals and main tournament.
Yeah.
Which is, but looking at Samcott, appears to be a much newer runner. Only joined race time
56
in
times,
in April, so appears to be At least judging by some of their VODs saying Francophone tournament, I'm going to assume that they are at least probably French.
Or possibly Canadian.
Or possibly Canadian.
Uh-oh. Doc just had a disconnected from port error?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. What? A controller issue? There we go. I see. I guess the could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Anyway, I always enjoy seeing fairly new runners come into SGL. One of the things we try to do is have fairly evenly paced seeds overall, make them short, and not have a whole lot of variation because of the issues when you're trying to schedule a whole lot of races in a very short amount of time.
Yes. Yeah.
Particularly the in-person tournament.
Yes, that will be coming up in probably like a month or so in beautiful in Virginia.
It's in October.
October. Okay.
2 months and like 2.5 months, something like that.
Yeah.
So that means, you know, as kind of like main-ish events go, it's not like scrubs, but it's going to be faster than a lot of other seeds. So like, look, if you want to try plating with more kind of standard settings,
yeah,
you know, you've maybe done some scrubs and you want something more than that, SGL is not bad.
No. I think the one thing that might be harder for some runners, in terms of like tricks, is like if they for newer runners is B1 skip past is enabled for this logic, so you don't.
Yeah, but if you've graduated from scrubs, you should be good on that. I think actually in some ways, the harder thing is some of the logic.
Yeah.
If you didn't do another tournament like main tournament last year, you know that the split win conditions might be totally new to you.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Doc, controller issues aside, lights were just basically the first check he could have peaked in the well, and he ran to the back and around. Not like a major time loss. He didn't like go for.
Just kind of could have done it just a little bit faster.
Yeah.
You know, at least his controller didn't disconnect in the middle of, like, the Ganon fight or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and now we're going to Doc is going to soon discover his problem with how he did his save scum. We already noted this, Doc, by the way. I know you're in chat.
Oh, is Doc sitting in chat?
We're on a 15-minute
Oh, there he is! The battery... Ripped the batteries out and plugged it in. Well, good thing you did not panic and you just knew how to do it.
Yeah. Don't worry, if this isn't a multi-person qualifier, that's what FPA is there for.
One of the shortest FPAs on record, I'm sure.
Kim's getting his last key here in shadow.
There's Doc's reaction going, what? And there's Doc gets bodied. Okay, so, Doc! I mean, we're kind of laughing at you, Doc. I'm sorry.
I'm sure he'll be discussing this with us in a minute. Honestly, this kind of explains...
It does explain a little bit more of the finish time.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of extra time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you didn't die, Doc. That's correct.
The win condition is fighting Ganon. It is beating Ganon. We just can't beat Ganon without having light arrows. But
and the light arrows...
Ganon will tell us where the light arrows are.
Yeah. That's why everyone basically save quit sometime around fighting Ganon. They're looking for the hint of where the light arrows are.
Yeah. Because, like, unless, for example, light arrows are required to get into Ganon's castle, It's usually faster if you haven't found them to just go get the hint and then go.
Yeah,
get
in this case, the win conditions for SGL are what we call the win conditions are really access to Ganon's castle and the Ganon boss key, and in this case, it is 3 stones for the bridge and vanilla Ganon boss key. No, so not vanilla.
Well,
Why do I say vanilla?
Lax for boss key. Light arrow.
Yeah, I don't know why vanilla is the word I pulled out. The light arrow cutscene. It's they do give you something else in the regular game.
Kim also not getting a 1 cycle on Bongo. I'll see if he gets knocked off the platform now.
Very good. Okay, Doc got the 1 cycle on Ganondorf.
Oh, well, got hit, but wasn't wearing the hover boots. It didn't get knocked off the drum. Yeah.
I love the way that Link just pauses there. It's just a freeze frame, basically, of him.
Anyway, on to Ganon. You're going to see Doc equip the hammer here in just a second. Or he's already put the hammer in there. And he did a jump slash here in order to store that value into the crouch stab for the hammer.
Yeah,
this
crouch stab doesn't care what you're crouch stabbing with.
Yeah. Deals the damage of whatever you last attacked was. And in this case it was the fast store jump slash. So this greatly speeds up phase 1 of Ganon.
Your sword again.
Yeah. If we really wanted to, you can stab Ganon in the head with the hammer at the end, and it'll still count if you crouch stab him with the hammer. But it will look like...
Come on, Tail. There we go.
Kim's heading into fire.
We'll immediately clear it.
Yeah.
Okay, this Tail is being hugely annoying.
Yeah.
There you go.
There.
Okay, and there goes Doc. With an official time of, hold on, there's Doc. 2:41:07. Unfortunately, watching a lot of people finish in that last bit.
Yeah. Probably could have beaten Mr. Martin and maybe Christopher. So, but yeah, no, GG's. I think we're going to try to get Doc in for an interview in just a second.
Doc in very shortly.
Yes. Doc's showing off another one of his beautiful freeze frames. Within the stream.
Sent the invite to Doc. All right. Hi, Doc.
Hi, Doc.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
Remember how I said I was rusty?
Yeah, but we wanted people who are gonna roughly be equal to each other. So, like, at a certain point, you're like, who are 2 people who apparently are the same on paper?
Yeah.
And, you know, yeah.
We got you and Jamie, and then Jamie's OBS crashed.
Yeah, I saw that in the.
Yes, as I'm doing the setup, and I'm like, why can't I pull anything from his stream? Why is nothing loading? I check back.
So unfair.
4 minutes ago he said it crashed.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get, like, oops.
So unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it would have been. It would have been fun. Jamie's a good friend of mine, so it would have been fun to race. But you know, maybe on a
Yeah.
different seed because that seed was trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
Just
Well, and like-
sitting.
Oh, go for it.
I was just gonna say, just sitting there looking at the Bruto's letter out of Spirit Temple boss key chest, and you're just like, I know this isn't Path. What is
Yeah.
going on with the sea?
So, and it's the reason why I kind of played the mid to late game. Well, like I guess mid game. Very conservative was I knew once I'd pulled long shot, I was like, okay, my spirit access has to be hovers. Hovers has to be before letter. Hovers has to be before long shot. Hovers has to be before forest. Minuet, ice, like all of these are off the table. Where the hell are my hovers? And so, you know, I did Jabu because it was like I need to go child, but then I just full cleared child because I was like hovers has to be somewhere. And it was child fishing. Of course it was. Why not?
Yeah.
The one check that could actually be done that wasn't tinted in Lake, yeah.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
I was waffling on GGG the whole time. I was like, do I just set FW in GGG, go do Spirit, do other things? And then I realized, like, long shot could have been there, hovers could have been there, lights could have been there, boomerang could have been there.
Oh, I
Like,
don't.
so many items.
The way that the start of this seed went, I'm going to be shocked and literally nobody skipped GGG.
Yeah.
Or literally anybody skipped GGG just because you got there, and unless you somehow pulled hovers out of Lake early, and I don't really
And
think
mirror.
so. And
If you
mirror,
did, yeah, if you managed to hit all of the child items that could have been orphaned.
Yeah, exactly. If you had gotten those, then there's a very strong argument to say, like, I've got enough paths between Spirit and Shadow and Graveyard that are unfulfilled that I can skip GGG.
yeah, but
But
and
you're right,
then
like,
you
have
walk
to
into
walk
the
in-
maze.
My apologies. Yep.
So no, sorry, I'm talking over you.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, no, I mean you're right though. Like you get too early on, you have center maze. It's Impona's locked, which is in CAC, which is path. Like it's so it is just asking to go do GGG.
Yeah, I think it's a really tall ask, especially like you go in to GTG, you shoot the first two. Everybody probably has longer time at that point, and you know, so everybody's at least looking at the maze, and then they see the big chest, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, I mean very reasonable. Yeah, no, and I was trying to figure out how to route because I was just like, I have GTG, I have Spirit, I have Hammer Rocks as a big chest. Do I just, and I have Graveyard unfulfilled.
Yeah.
Do I just set FW here, go Child, set time of day to night because I don't have Sunsong yet, do Graveyard, go and get Hammer, finish out my Child, then go back to Adult, grab the chest, move on. And I'm glad I did because that gave me Mirror and I was able to do Spirit in one go.
Yeah.
And, you know, eventually did need Hammer. So, you know, I was trying to figure out how to route efficiently there in that mid-game. The mid-game is hard in this seed.
Yeah, I definitely think it's just one of those seeds where it's just like you're hunting something that's sort of unhinted, but you know it has to be somewhere on in the eastern side of the world. And I think one of the things that saves you a bunch of time over Kim this race was, so you had kind of done that early fire dip, and Kim didn't. And Kim decided instead of going to Jabu, he was going to dip fire. So, like, he started looking in Fire Temple for the hoverbirds, which, like, I think it's a fair call. I personally more agree with the play into Jabu just because Domain is just in this really bad spot.
Yeah,
and it could have been a Domain.
Exactly, and that's why I went Child. I was like, look, I have to do Jabu anyway.
Yeah.
I might as well grab some of these child checks on my way to Jabu. And if hovers are there, great, we're done. If not, I can always go back fire.
Yeah.
But like Jabu, I have to do. Fire, I don't have to do.
Yeah. And of course, you're just slowly collecting skulls along the way. It's like, especially like you hit 10, and then it's like, strength. Oh.
Yeah, my philosophy on that was knowing that there was a strength on 30. Like if I had just found lights, I would have stopped collecting.
Yeah.
But I never found lights. And like the last thing that I wanted to do is to be 20 skulls away from lights.
I think I said that exactly.
When you're walking past skulls. So I'm like,
yeah, no, we've seen how that kind of thing plays out, and it's not pretty.
Yeah, I certainly did not go. I think the only skull I went out of my way for was DC skull. But that way I could turn in 10 when I hit CAC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was the only skull that I went out of my way for. Every other skull was like, I am literally walking by this skull. I might as well just pick it up.
Yeah, you skipped a couple in the front of DC, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, look, I have standards.
You also have free Scarecrow.
Well, that's one of the standards.
I do have free Scarecrow.
Oh, you did.
I just am so used to that skull being either long shot or bust that it didn't even faze me. No, you're right. It's free skull.
It's like it skipped 2 skulls. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I know.
It's way more efficient.
It's 2 skulls. It's 2 skulls. Then it's 2 skulls right next to each other.
So Doc,
I should have done that. That makes way more sense.
So Doc, I feel like this is one of the what did you forget about settings?
Oh my god!
Kind of like when you pulled the boomerang. You pulled the Rita's letter and you nodded, and you pulled boomerang, and you're like, what?
I know. I was like, well, yeah, Spirit's Path to Jabu. I figured that out, game. Thank you.
Well, I mean,
it's actually the path priority.
Yeah.
Said it had to be
so it had
boomerang.
To be boomerang because letter was path to forest.
Right.
Yep. Which again, who needs Minuet? It's overrated. I almost boleroed out of forest without putting Forer's Wind down though.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, well, because in my head, and that's why I dipped forest, was I was like, and I went out on my way to grab magic first, so that way I could grab the song, dip forest, and put down Furor's Wind. And then I almost boleroed out without putting Furor's Wind down, and I was like, brain, no, stop. You need to put Furor's. Do not hike back out here.
Yeah, and then you discovered, Link to Gorn just had the bow anyway.
Yeah, and I had strength and could have grabbed that on my way over there, but... And I thought about that, and I was like, how much time did I actually lose by not getting the bow then? And I was like, 10 seconds.
Yeah, Ken we knew about the bow because Ken did do strength.
Like you had you were in Goron City though, so you had to go back there because you just walked out.
Yeah.
Instead.
Well, and I I was able to do all of Goron City all at once when I got that bomb bag from Kokiri Forest, and so it wasn't the biggest time loss. If I had skipped that and not had magic, I would have been really kicking myself of going and doing the forest dip without bow and then having to get bow.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome in DT Kim, who is going to be finishing on Restream.
Yeah. GG's.
We'll see if the microphone works, I guess. Let's try again. Hello, we can hear you now.
Welcome.
Finally, yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. It was your. Thank you for volunteering at the last minute, partially into the seed, to be on Restream.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for streaming.
Yeah. We're gonna watch you finish out.
Please don't watch.
Okay. Well. I did watch the Volvagia fight.
Yeah.
But you got the quick kill on Morpha.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that,
I was
yeah.
surprised that happened. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I must confess that I know very little about you. We saw that you had 56 races on race time. When did you start playing?
Played like my first race was last year's season 8 qualifier number 1.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, you haven't actually been playing that long.
So for like around about 10 months maybe. Before that, I just played the 3D version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I almost never switched to like real randomizer because I didn't like the graphics, but a friend convinced me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I played this on the original N64, and I'm like, everything's so smooth and sharp.
I think most players played it on the original hardware in the childhood or something.
I don't think so, actually. We have a lot of runners who are too young to have played it on anything but maybe the GameCube.
Yeah. Like
Or then emulated it.
Okay.
But-
Alright, I thought like different.
Oh no, it's a fairly... Our community is actually fairly young. It's kind of funny where I'm...
Crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
I was about to say,
I played it in high school.
the funny thing
A
for
lot of
me is
people
that
never played it until, emulation.
I was gonna say I am old enough to have been able to play it on the Nintendo 64, but never played it until 2019 when I picked up the Rando. Because why not? Rando was my first introduction to Ocarina of Time, and then like 2.5 years into Rando, I was like, I should probably play the vanilla at some point.
Yeah, it is actually a lot of people's first experience with Ocarina.
Yeah, but I certainly am, and I don't want to say this out loud, but old enough to. Yeah,
You're younger. You're a good bit younger than me, Doc.
Doc,
Well, no,
Doc,
yeah.
I played this game when it came out on the consoles when I was 12. Okay,
You're
I'm
still
the
younger
old
than
man
me,
here.
okay? I'm still the oldest
I
one
know.
here.
I know.
Look, and it's fine because we all got murdered by what, a 22-year-old, 23-year-old?
Mr. Martin, like, was he
Mr. Martin.
younger than 21 at the first SGL that I went to? I thought he was older than 21.
Yeah,
No, so he would have to be older than 23 now.
yeah. But certainly he was born after the game came out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we all got murdered by him, and that's fine. I accept that.
And I
Look,
don't understand how you do 2020 on the Siege, to be honest. But apparently more players did, so it is possible.
Yeah, I'm really curious as to what the routes were for some of these.
Yeah.
20 for all dungeons, plus you have to like not be in GTG. Probably.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm
Goodbye.
thinking. I think Mario had to have skipped GTG.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
he's
no way.
talking in the spoiler race room, so we're gonna find out what his routing was pretty soon, to be honest. Once we close this down, I'm gonna start looking through the thread.
Yeah. So I again, like, I think we were talking about this with Heaves, but like, I don't think he's kind of with like where the hover boots logic was. Skipping doing GTG is really, really hard to do, especially if you go and look at the maze and you just see a big chest, and you already have basically
Like,
full kit to beat it, except for
Clear,
2.
yeah.
After 50 minutes, so you have access to all of GTG after half an hour,
Yeah.
like so early into the seed. And I think it's could be dangerous not playing it. And I mean like 4 big chests or something in there, so you definitely
was-
get baited.
Yeah.
There were 2 in the lobby, the center
Yeah.
maze, another
Left
one
side,
on the
yeah.
left side.
And
Yeah.
I think that's
All trash.
Yeah.
All just straight.
a lot of
garbage.
bait. But you can take the bait and throw it into the child fishing pond to get your harvest there.
Yeah. I think technically one of those was actually logically important, which was the slingshot.
Yeah, because Target in the Woods was.
A
A slingshot.
slingshot.
Yeah.
And Hammer Rocks was a slingshot.
But Deku wasn't required, so you never.
Yeah,
actually-
it was pre-completed,
Well,
and it's also not required. B1 skip is in logic.
Oh, is it? I really should.
Yes.
Yeah, you might want to refresh yourself.
There's a rules document for a reason.
There
skimmed
is.
it.
This is several years in, I think, now of having B1 skip in logic.
God, when did we start that? And can we keep doing it? I think that's great.
Yeah, having B1 skip and logic is quite nice. It makes Queen Goma hints way easier to follow.
Yeah, we got a little angry at too many hints for Queen Goma, and it's just a slingshot.
It's just a slingshot.
Definitely
We
check it
got
out.
kind of
Boils my
pissed
blood.
about that.
You're always afraid of finding a slingshot. I mean, it's unlikely, but it can happen. And if it does, it's like the child dungeon equivalent of finding a tunic or a wallet on our path. So yeah, definitely nice to have it in logic.
But yeah, I have to say, I think you had a lot of good routing and execution, Kim. I think you got a little bit baited by Fire Temple, but honestly, like,
I don't know.
it's one of those ones where it's just
I heard you talk in the restream about going Fire or Jabu,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I mean, Jabu doesn't have anything. Like
Java probably doesn't have anything, but I think
the boomerang would have been hinted towards like
Yeah.
a real boss if Jabu had anything, and
Yeah.
you just like you don't have. I didn't have a scale. You have to walk up there, so I played Fire.
Yeah, it's miserable to get
Yeah, yeah.
over there.
So,
Yeah.
Fire was
Yeah, where the
I hate-
hell were all of our scales?
No idea.
I don't
demand a
know.
refund.
yeah. I don't know.
Good question.
I was hoping on gold scale.
Look, you can't give me Baron Zora's River and then
mean,
force me
what
to
if-
go upriver.
That
What
was
if-
so unfortunate. That
What
was
if-
just the Barren River.
Yeah. What if the top finishers just found gold scale and didn't have to go shadow? I mean, nah, they would have to play it anyways for AD.
I'm gonna suspect that there's
Storms.
probably a scale in Flwell or a scale in
Sure,
Uh,
something like that.
Like
Or
for
Yeah.
Camp
example.
Castle.
Man, I was really hoping. I thought like, okay, yeah, I'ma play Fire until like I know it's hover boots locked, and then I'ma dip, and keys just kept appearing. Like one more key, okay, I go next chest. 2 more keys, alright, I climb, and then I'm like almost at the top, and I'm still getting small keys.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and I think it is very reasonable to gamble Fire for hover boots. If it pays out, you're probably going to be ahead of a lot of runners. So
Yeah, it is one of
I-
those things where just so many people hate it that yeah, if it is the answer,
yeah, because it crossed my mind too of like, we know that Hammer is, well, actually,
Hammer was
Well,
hovers locked, but also
Hammer's-
you didn't.
well, that's what I was starting to put the pieces together of like, to get to Hammer you need Sarias, to get Sarias you need Minuet, to get Minuet you need Letter, to get Letter you need hovers.
Yeah,
So
But-
anything Hammer locked would be technically hovers locked.
yeah. I mean for you, but then it's really just going to be what's the key layout in Fire Temple look like without the hammer,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but unfortunately the key layout for Fire Temple without the hammer was find the climb. So climb you can.
When I left Fire, I had like a big thinking pause, and I was thinking about if the hammer is even logic yet, and if it's if I could find something here. And then, yeah, I mean, it's 5 a.m. for me, so I think I'm gonna head out.
All right.
all right, yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
guess where
thank
you
you.
are.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you all very much. for the
Yeah,
stream.
thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you on.
Yeah.
No problem.
We'll
It was
see you around in the
nice
rest of the tournament.
All right. Yeah. Have a good
And
one.
I
Bye-bye.
can't wait to see you next main tournament season.
Oh, thank you very much. Bye bye.
And
Anything else to add, Doc? How do you feel about your de-rusting?
Yeah, it needs a little bit more WD-40. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like,
Nice.
you know, for those who don't know, like I am my last year of training to pediatric cardiologist, so my schedule is not conducive of playing Zooter. So
Yeah, no.
there's a lot of rust there.
Actual doctor doing rando. Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
really gonna have that much time for as many rando races as you'd like.
God, I wish though. And
I don't know.
And my sweet partner reached out and he's like, "So how did you do?" And I was like, "Don't ask."
Okay, look, maybe you can entertain the kids with it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And be like, "Hey kids, you want to see a 25-year-old game? I can play it fast."
Hey kids, look at this giant wall that looks really, really hard to climb. I've got this magical long shot.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to watch me bonk a wall? You want to watch me do it again? No, and you know, I was telling my partner, I was like, you know, I always do enjoy SGL. Like it is a priority of mine to make sure that I play in SGL. You know.
Well, I hope we'll see you in person this year. Are you able to make that work?
I am not. I am going to be in Germany for 2 weeks right before SGL, and then a conference in New Orleans right afterwards. So
okay, well,
right.
I guess that's an excuse.
I know.
You're going to do stuff, you know, for paying off for the kids later.
You know, I try to help kids where I can.
You're just gonna go find Trez.
I don't know. Trez has actually shown up to SGL in the past. True. I think it was last year he showed up.
I was shocked when I met him in person. I was like, "Oh my god, Trez, you're real? Do you exist?"
For those who don't know, because we were on Speedgaming and they may not know Trez. Trez is one of the lead architects of OOT Randomizer and other associated projects like Multiworld GG and other websites.
We certainly wouldn't be here without Trez, for sure.
So. Well, if there's nothing else to do, we can do our sign-offs. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say about this seed?
No, I just appreciate y'all having me on Restream, and you know, I laughed because last weekend I was feeling a little played, and I was like, you know, I don't feel like being on Restream, and I took 6th place. And then today I'm like, I feel great, let's do it, and I get murdered. So, I'm here for a good time. Thank you so much for having me.
We appreciate you saying yes. We appreciate you having a camera because you're one of the few racers who does have a camera, and it's always fun just to see reactions other than annoyed shield flicks.
Oh, I do throw on my annoyed shield flicks as well. It brings me catharsis.
I do like your freeze frame of your face at the end.
With the cheeks blown out, just like, oh god, it's finally over.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what you're talking about in chat and not the perfect framing stab of cannon.
No, y'all, thank you so much for having me, though. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we'll do our sign-off now. This was qualifier number 8 of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer tournament that gets held at Speedgaming a whole lot of years in a row now. We also have an event at Speedgaming Live, the live event in Herndon, Virginia in October. This is qualifier 8 of 12, so we are 2/3 of the way through. If you wanted to join, there is still time. You only actually need 3 races, or 3 scores, really, to participate. We have a Discord. I'm sure there's a command somewhere in chat. I don't know if someone in chat knows how to make it show up. Do we just do like !Discord or something?
Well, while y'all are figuring that out.
Yeah, there it is.
If you've never been to the in-person SGL, I strongly recommend it. It is non-stop fun, great community, great friends. Lots of Zooter, lots of just being social. It is.
Yeah, and you don't have to race to have fun, honestly.
Honestly, fun is kind of the first priority, and playing really a secondary priority.
Okay, I'll buy that.
I'm pretty sure it's also getting people to try to convince you that the Maple Leafs are a good franchise, but
Yes. And we go watch hockey.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
it's a
there's
good
an
time.
organized hockey game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do our credits now. Thank you, Tofile, for assisting me on comms today. Thank you, Mithra Fangirl and Lady Draco, for assisting with tracking. Clicked a bunch of buttons, stayed on top of stuff, and also filled out the notes sheet, which is actually pretty important to keeping us here. Thank you to Doc Heaps and DT Kim for being willing to be restreamed. Thank you, Speedgaming, for hosting us. We honestly, this is a tournament that otherwise would not have a host. Our next race is Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. That is race number 9. Number 10 is on Saturday. 11 is on Sunday. And then there'll be a several-day break. And then we go into brackets.
Woo.